They are women from every race, religion, age, and educational background. They seem so different in so many ways, yet they share one important quality. They all made a positive difference in someone's life.
Nobody will ever know the problems that she withstood in the governor's office when some people still weren't ready for a woman.
And then the women who came and started the schools and the churches and the communities and really kind of built the fabric of society at whatever era they were living in.
African American women were making major contributions within their community through their church, through their school, through their own organizations.
I grew up in a multi-generational home with my great-grandmother, grandmother, and mother. And they brought a lot to the state and even when it was a territory.
Many of the older women and many of the Hispanic women and black women in rural areas, I mean, they worked alongside the men. They worked just as hard and sometimes harder.
Life was not always easy for women in our society. That women had to struggle to establish the kind of parity with men in competition for life's opportunities, and that there are women who found a way, despite the adversities of the era in which they grew up, found a way to achieve and to establish their own identity and become healthy, strong members of society.
They believed in a person. They believed in a cause. They believed in family. They believed it wasn't enough just to live life day to day, but that life should have purpose. It is to extraordinary women such as these that we dedicate the University of Arizona's Plaza of Honor. The plaza will be located on the U of A campus in a very prominent spot. It will be flanked by the Arizona State Museum to the west and Centennial Hall to the east. The plaza is designed in part to celebrate 3 phases of a woman's life. The landscaping architects who designed it see it as youth, maturity, and reflection.
There's a paving pattern in this area that comes directly from tile patterns in the wall of this building, and there'll be some kind of an archway structure here as you enter the plaza, and that is going to be drawn from some of the arches and architectural elements that you see in the buildings surrounding this space. And it's important to say that we're not planning to just copy those forms. This will be something that's new and has arrived here recently, but it'll be very sensitive to its surroundings and the idea is that it fit right into this place that's been here such a long time.
It took Godfrey Sill only a moment to decide he would use the Women's Plaza of Honor to pay tribute to his wife, Laurel Wilkening. He says he cherishes her not only as his life partner, but also as a warm and intelligent woman who blazed entire new trails for women educators and women university administrators.
And the first time I saw her, and the first time she gave a talk to the faculty and other people in the Lunar Lab, I thought, what a terrific gal this is.
And Laurel herself is paying tribute to 3 pioneer women who blazed trails of their own. They helped to explore Arizona right alongside the Spanish conquistadors. History has all but forgotten these women. Laurel wants them remembered.
And when I learned about this, I just thought it was so astounding because the image of conquistadors is these guys on horseback and they're out there, you know, a few guys, and it really wasn't quite that way.
There are remarkable Arizona women all around us, some little known and some famous who helped shape Arizona's history, others who helped shape Arizona families.
When the Women's Plaza came along, it resonated with me because of the respect and honor that I have for the generations of women in my family. And I thought, what better place than to honor them and to have their names in a place that they respected and that other people could read their histories.
This gives me an opportunity to pay my respects to my wife. This is an extraordinary woman in so many ways. She's not been in the public eye in the way that I have, But I know, and the people around me know, that in many ways she's the source of my strength. That's been pretty apparent for a lot of years. I wouldn't be where I am if we had not been partners since childhood.
The Women's Plaza of Honor will be a special place where families and friends can pay tribute to women who deserve more than a simple thank you. It is also a way to fund a special college scholarship endowment.
I see the endowment as an investment for the future to ensure fairness for women. So the endowment would support educational and research activities of faculty and students associated with women's studies, and that will ensure that this work goes on.
There are very few places where women are recognized for who they are and what they have done. Often in other areas you'll find buildings named after men or plazas named after men, and this is a unique opportunity for us to focus on women and what they have accomplished in their lifetimes.